Now we're here. Someone beat me for links, says Murphy in the chat. So we were just talking to a new player. I forgot to hit record. So welcome YouTube viewers. We're talking about what to do as a beginning character. I want to have a separate video on this, but basically we were saying, you know, we don't recommend episode 2 early is the gist of it, and episode 4 for horses, but again, they're not a recommended starter character. They're a great second character, though. I think they're the fastest levelers in the game. But that's only if you got good gear. Government is like the story quests. Yeah. The shiftas are only for forces. Oh, you're talking about the drops. Yeah, so I want to compile and do some research on what quests give guaranteed items for people coming from a completely new start. They don't have any trading materials, etc., etc. But stuff like that is always interesting. I know several of the government quests give things like weapons with hit, for example, but I have almost never run them. I probably run them literally once the entire time I played Ephinea. So some of that I'm going to need to kind of brush up on. But anyway, I think we're about ready. So I'm going to hop into PSO. Congratulations, everybody, says the people in the lobby. So I see Calvitium waiting. So who else is available for some games? We can level some people. We got Chris. I think he was saying he's be right back. I saw Calvitium load somewhere. ChaosVania is available. Yeah, we were saying things like slicers are kind of like the shotguns for hunters, and they are surprisingly useful early on. But you have to get into that mindset that ranged weapons are actually good, because some people just want to do it. ChaosVania is level 76. No worries, ChaosVania. We have ways to solve that. You're hunting Dells for a second? Yeah, but some of that is a bit late. Like I don't know if I would do it for an arm. I'm talking to, like, if you're a normal and you could get the guaranteed item, like, that's where I'm talking. Unless it's, like, something crazy. If it gives you, like, I don't know, like, guaranteed 15 shift to D-band or something, then it's like, oh, you have my attention. We'll do a quest. We'll do a very hard, I think, to start. Yeah, these are things I want to formalize, so we could talk about it here, but I want to do something a bit more concrete based off of the almost went to ultimate. And also, I need to make sure I chose the right episode. I think if I'm talking and looking at chat, I'd autopilot the menu there. Okay, went to the right episode. Yeah, like, the ultimate ones are decent, but the problem is, like, if you actually need it, you generally can't also run the quest. That's the problem with ultimate. And unless, as I said before, it's for those characters that are, you know, looking for your, like, 50 hit caliber, for example. Okay, so we got ChaosVania in our very hard room. Did you want to join in, Murphy? Because you got people so close to leveling. Skip this one, join the next. Sure thing. Calvitium's joining. Need to grab some food? No worries. Food is important. That's what I was taking a break for. I think we should just be fine. If there's nobody else that wants to join, I'll give, like, I know there's a stream delay, so I'm going to check my items, and by the time I walk back to the counter, if nobody said anything in chat, we'll go ahead and get started from there. But yeah, if you have any questions, Soul, just feel free to ask them. I'm more than willing to answer questions while I play. I don't have a lot of beginner items on me because I gave a whole bunch of things out, unfortunately. Normally around Christmas time, I've saved up an entire year's worth of rares and or materials, and I usually give them out. And this year, a lot of them went to people like Calvitium, who are now playing pretty seriously. ChaosVania got a whole bunch of rares and materials, so I'm a little burned out on those, but I might be able to give you some basic units. Like, if you're playing a melee character, I got the Heavenly Battle, for example. Just let me know, Soul. We can meet up at some point after this mission. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's any interest on very hard. You're more than welcome to rejoin, Chris. If you rejoin, I'll do a different quest for it. Yeah, I think Murphy's been prepping mags for people that are seeing some of the videos and or just happen to look up Twitch Ephinea while I'm playing. And he can probably get you hooked up. But yeah, Chris, I don't see anybody else jumping in, so feel free. There we go. Let's everybody come together. We're gonna power level ChaosVania. You ready? We're gonna do Beyond the Horizon again, which should be a new quest for ChaosVania. So you select VR in episode 4 for ChaosVania's reference. You need 10,000 to set up per difficulty level, so you need 30,000 to enter this quest. So my question to you, ChaosVania, is how much money do you have? Do you have more than 30,000? If yes, you're good. Restock tri-fluids. Calvitium has spare tri-fluids, so we didn't even use all the ones we gave him last time, so it should be good. You have 74k on me? Alright, what I'm gonna do... I'm just gonna give you another 30, just to make sure you're in. No worries, just hopped into the game again, only level 7, gonna try out the government customer if you suggested. Sure. ChaosVania is now rich. So ChaosVania, there's this man right here. It's very unusual, but he's actually the person that gives the quest. So once you talk to him, you'll pay him money, he'll explain the challenge. The challenge is to not die. But don't worry, Soul. In fact, almost everybody you see me playing with the exception of Chris, they were level 1, I think, well, at this point, maybe 3 weeks ago. And some people, this is their first character ever in PSO, not even just like they played on GameCube. So we could get you up there, potentially. So I'd recommend, if you're just looking for help or games in general, I'm going to give you the link to the Discord. But we are getting fairly active in general. If you want to just hook up. We have voice chat, we have channels, you can ask questions. In case, you know, we're not streaming and we want to get together. I do some PSO off stream, but I prefer to get it on stream because some people like to, you know, ask questions, or maybe other people just happen to be curious about Ephinea, and it's a little easier to communicate with like 5-6 people in real time. And some people like that interaction of the voice mixed with text. So if you don't want to join, no pressure, but I'm just offering it as an option. I think the group here is fairly active. Me in particular, I tend to only play when I stream, but, you know, I'll still do like an hour or two a week off stream. I'll probably be dialing it down a little bit once XP week is over. But otherwise, we're playing a quest called Beyond the Horizon, which is insanely silly. It requires a lot of money though, so it's not available for, I would say, beginner characters. But I highly recommend, if you're looking to level with friends, and at least one of you is a force, episode 4 is so good. It gives so much XP, it's ridiculous. People familiar with maybe the older PSO, in particular the Dreamcast version, are not ready for how much XP episode 4 gives. On average, basically think of whatever your XP was in episode 1, double it. Legit, like, we're getting so much XP on very hard. We're competing with ultimate difficulty and experience. Just to give you an idea. Like, it is just that abundant in XP. And it's fairly easy to clear, too, when you got a decent party. Like, you can see, like, none of us are playing N-level, like, high-level N-level characters. We have some really good gear on us, and that gear is just letting us absolutely slam every enemy. One other thing, if you are playing for the first time and you are not using add-ons, I highly, highly recommend them. They're big qualities of life. So you might notice on my stream, for example, in the upper right, there's an experience bar, which is useful for knowing when you're about to level and potentially reset TP or traps. You got the kill counter, so you can see for yourself what quests are more efficient, and I find it really good for testing. You can have some like personal bests. It's kind of fun seeing like how high you can make that number go. You also have things like the monster readers, which will tell me every enemy that is spawned, including their health total, without me needing to guess. It also displays things like buffs and debuffs on enemies. I also have it set up to tell me the duration of buffs on our ally, so I don't have to sit there and memorize the exact second I use the buff on somebody. So there's a lot of helpful things, in particular the item reader. I will say being able to point out like a material or like a good item on the floor when there's like 60-something items is a big time saver. And the other thing I think the chat also enjoys is I have a custom mini-map update where it will highlight in different colors needed items. And by needed items, I mean like your tri-fluids, tri-mates, things that you need in order to survive or clear on longer quests. So again, another way to find items without needing to scan everything manually. If you're brand new, I recommend doing flash show web in the chat. You can chat by either hitting space and then typing, or F11 and then typing. But it is a lifesaver for sure. And that will basically display all the rares. So normally when you pick up an item in classic PSO, it goes like, so-and-so has found special weapon. This will just legit tell you the name of the weapon. Things of that nature. It's kind of nice. Again, there's like a whole mix of server commands and things like that. I don't know if I'll do a video for every basic thing, but I do think a character overview and like recommendations for starting and stuff like that, I'm gonna make sure to get captured in a formal separate video. So who knows, maybe later tonight I could do some of the character overview stuff. I'm almost ready for that. I'm just looking into some items. Because Hunter endgame is a little ambiguous to me. Ranger endgame and Force endgame, I know pretty much end to end. You can't really surprise me with certain weapon picks, but Hunter's probably my least played class. Just because I find so much more utility and control with the other classes. It's just my playstyle. I'd just rather the enemy never have a turn. But sometimes raw TPS is nice. I megated while checking my phone. Oops. Oh, everybody's getting a little far from me. There we go. How dare the Dorpon hit me after it should have died from Gapoe. What a jerk. That poor ass Stark all by itself. I had a feeling Dorpon was coming. I feel like that's a rule of thumb in episode 4. Whenever you have to fight something that requires you to actually use Barda, almost always there's some horrible monster that needs Gapoe afterwards. Speaking of which. Team's doing a pretty solid job carving through them. ChaosVania already 78. Nice 666 health, ChaosVania. Good total. I'll go opposite of Chris. And I think with Rapoe I can hit the center. So basically these enemies will teleport in a set pattern, but they cover basically the whole screen. It's kind of annoying. So we'll try to split the force duties. If you can't reach anything, you just spam Gapoe. You might end up killing a wave early. Speaking of which, I'm making some lightning. Chat has my back on that one. Where's the zoo? Oh, there it is. Hello, Marissa sneaking up on the chat. I saw that. got him with grants. Yeah, I think with Chris and I, we got decent coverage on the room. So the group can try to snipe as needed. It may or may not be faster. It's just one of those things where it just really depends on where the room is relative to us. Also, I forgot to buff us into the room. My bad. Chris will have to get Calvitium, I think, with the buff. But I got ChaosVania. Nice. You're gonna take a lot of Gapoe damage from this. I'm just gonna grants. I'm not messing around with them. Enemy on the far side. There we go. Deal with that enemy real quick. Grants him. Move on. Drawn detonator. Nasty. Getting a little low on tri-fluids, but I should be fine for now. I can definitely clear this room. Next room is a little questionable. Wrong spell. That was unfortunate. Goodbye, Marissa's. Oh no, ChaosVania died! No! No! Well, that sucks. You're doing so well, ChaosVania, but unfortunately, once you die, you're out. That is so unfortunate. Did you get frozen by Marissa or something? Yeah, I was like, no, it's not Mash A. If you die at all, it boots you from the quest. So you just cannot die. Calvitium has Cure Freeze on. I don't think I have a spare one to give you, unfortunately. Yeah, so as soon as you're dead, it's over. No escape doll, no nothing. It's just over. That's a bit unfortunate. We should at least clear up to like the 5-minute mark because we'll get our money back. So we have a financial incentive to clear the quest. I kind of don't want to lose 30k. So I'm gonna keep going for now. Sorry about that, ChaosVania. If you want to briefly level, you don't have to sit here for like the next 5 or 6 minutes because it's gonna be a while for the quest. If you want to hop into solo briefly, you got some time. But yeah, we're gonna try to clear the quest. You're very close to leveling, so we should be able to just do like a massive attack to finish it off. As soon as you hit 80, I would exit the quest though, for sure. Because it's not worth doing very hard if people could do ultimate instead. It's just much better XP. So unfortunate. We had a couple of deaths earlier with it. So don't feel bad, it happens. Oh, Rare Rappy. Well, I want to make sure I don't accidentally Gapoe this. There we go. The focus is real. I wanted that kill, chat. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my corner. Oh, I don't care about Rare Rappy. Rare Rappy never drops anything interesting. Well, I guess on very hard it does, but on ultimate it doesn't. I'm not like excited to fight them. So I'm like most of the way to ad slot, I guess. I mean, they're not hard to get, as I said before, Calvitium. If you really want them, you'd have to farm either a lower difficulty or just pay for them. Honestly, paying for them is much faster and probably more time worthy. There's certain things where you just have to realize it's not worth trying to farm. If people are willing to do it, it's probably better for them to do it. There's also events that give you ad slots. And so I have like 1 million from when I did an event. I never farm ad slots on purpose. So like when I did the Easter event, for example, I ended up with like 24 or something ad slots. Hi, Calvitium. I'm getting kind of low on fluids. If you drop some somewhere in the arena, I will pick them up eventually. But I'm danger low. I'm down to like 2. That should be good. I think I forgot to bring dye fluids. I think that's what my mistake was. Is that what it saved me a try? Move a little closer for the Rifoe. Ooh, the buffs wore off. We're up to buff Calvitium. Nice. Why, hello there, Gurnagulu. So 130 for Chris, Calvitium 119. So we've been very steadily leveling, despite this being very hard. I'm like 1 1/4 more of these quests to leveling. Which again is very silly because I'm like 136. Like, very hard for me was over 50 levels ago, but I'm still leveling almost once a quest. Just to give you an idea of how insane episode 4 XP is. And whatever XP ChaosVania is able to get, we'll just push them all the way to 80. That way we can, as a group, finally do some 80 runs. Ooh, that was risky of me to do. If there had been a zoo behind me, that could have killed me. Need to play a bit more cautious, given I can't dodge. Speaking of which, the Goron Detonator went for the finishing blow on me. It was close. That combo did 700 damage. That is not a small amount of damage. Calvitium trying to full screen snipe. It doesn't work on the lizards. There we go. Debuff them. Down to 3 tri-fluids. Still a lot of time left though. Goodbye, lizards. Let's get a foe with him, yeah. I'm gonna go for the far side enemies. This Chris has probably killed the other ones, yeah. Good call. Speaking of which, you shocked me? That is so rude. No! Stop that. Oh, this is like the worst combination of things. Double zoo? Uh-oh. That was scary. The double zoo was obnoxious, because they were using their fireball, or trying to use their fireball on me. Alright, Grant's, the zoo's dead. Good, good, good. Oh, the zoo was... Wait, what? Wait, what? On my screen, the zoo was flying away for a frame or 2, but it was already dead. Oh, okay, game. The desyncs are real, chat. It was definitely taking flight in the corner somewhere, but the next wave was spawning. Does that make sense? So 140,000 or 143,000 XP, sick. Already more than TTF. Like actually bonkers XP. Got stunned again. If you're able to, Chris, I got this one. If you help Calvitium, it should be fine. I'll deal with these enemies. I am actually almost out of tri-fluid. This is kind of scary, actually. mean, I'm glad I got more from Calvitium, because I definitely would have been out at this point. Anyway, we're looking good for at least getting our money back. I'm gonna go back to the other side and deal with them. Yeah, I got only one tri-fluid left. Brutal. Also, I seem to no longer have access to Gazan due to having that glass. Kinda sucks. It is what it is. Wow, 151,000 XP. That's crazy. I'm actually gonna dominate there to save my rest of TP. What the? I'm watching chat hit it but not damage it. I'm so confused. Okay, I think this is the final wave. Which is good because I'm out of TP. So it's gonna come down to whatever Calvitium and crits can do. Oh my gosh, I'm getting stun locked. This is bad. I need to be able to damage. Oh no, I don't know if I have enough TP. This is gonna be really close. And I am getting really bad luck. Please get off of me. Okay. I nerfed their defense, so Calvitium should be able to mow them down. This is gonna be pretty close. Chris will hopefully kill the other thing. Just getting slammed with abilities. There we go. Oh, there's one Gerdabula left. Chris is fighting it. You got this, Chris. It's all up to you. There we go. Cleared it. Yeah, see, the timer is still ticking here. Moving the next stage. Yeah, the next stage better be the exit. Yeah, chat, we didn't clear it before. That's what I was saying. Wow, there's still more? Holy. What a quest. Wow. Wow, chat. There's more? This feels like an infomercial. Like, wait, there's more. How? How is there so much more still? This quest is actually insane. So, like, we cleared it, but we didn't clear it. How do they expect you to beat this? I have no idea. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, Murphy, like, I agree to an extent, but not those extra rooms. Like, when you unlock it, do you bother going beyond the first 2 rooms? I definitely don't. I just reset it. Like, I don't know why from, like, a normal clearing standpoint, why was there anything after the desert stage we were in? It's actually bonkers. I just feel like when you get to the first desert stage, you stop having the ability to just stand still at Gafoe, and I just reset every time. As soon as I see the desert, I'm like, I'll kill the first wave and exit, and I'm out. I'm like, I'll take my money loss, it's fine. It's faster. Holy, what a quest. 60,000 Meseta, nice. I'd use up the TP and M the exit. It's not, they spawn a lot slower. I feel like the kills per second is much worse. If you didn't have to keep running around the arena, then I would agree with you, but you lose a lot of time walking around compared to just starting a new quest. I see Calvitium in very hard. Or at least somebody named a game called Cal. So anyway, we're ready for you again, ChaosVania. So we can help you get to 80 with the final push. But we'll not do that quest, because we want to make sure you level. And keep your money. But yeah, that was crazy. That took so much tri-fluid. Like, wow, like, maybe I could clear that on hard, or maybe very hard solo, but wow, multiplayer. Just imagine ultimate with that. Is somebody actually, like, actively running start to finish on ultimate, that kind of quest? Like, that quest is just insane. Okay, ChaosVania's in the lobby. I'll make a game, we'll call it Chaos 80 Ziggy. Yeah, there we go. Too many G's. Oops, all the typos today. So yeah, let's get ChaosVania up to a nice and happy level 80. And even if this is accidentally TTF, it's fine. I can do TTF. Yeah, this episode will. Okay. So as long as ChaosVania is able to join, we should be good to go. Oh, it looks like we have a level 50 character joining. I see Murphy is free. Welcome, Murphy. Chris can take a much-needed break. Free for now. No worries. So yeah, then we'll play the quest to completion. I was originally just gonna exit because ChaosVania would be 80, but I guess I'll play it to completion now. I didn't have the incentive before. I was like, 7 tickets is nice and all, but what if Ultimate during XP week? We'll do a couple more then. Solo Force. Do maximum attack. You know what? If we're forced to do this, I need to do a quest that is not B. We'll work our way towards B. We'll do B after this. But I'm gonna mix it up a little. So instead of choosing B, we're choosing E. So let's go kill a boss. It'll be fun. I got all 3 seals, that's all that matters. So thank you, Chris, for the assistance. We'll see where we get with the group here. To give a rough estimate for the people that are here, not necessarily during the quest, but by the end of the quest, I do want to know how long you'll be sticking around, because that'll determine some things that I do next. Go ahead and heal. Yeah, that's it. We're the support character. Let's go. See, look at this. I don't have to do anything. Look how strong this group is. Good level up ChaosVania. I saw you mow them all down with the team. Like, that was the chat. That is the proof. I don't have to hard carry anymore. I can do whatever I want. Your damage is there. I mean, I'll help with these kinds of waves, because no one enjoys fighting them unless you're a force. Hello, random Dwarfon. Would you like to perish? Wow. I do love, though... Hey, Try, I hope you're doing well. I do love that this entire time, Calvitium has just been enjoying the gun. It's definitely his new favorite weapon. Nice photon drop. I'm just watching, like, every encounter, he's like... I'm liberated from the weak weapon that is pistol. I welcome Gatling into my life. It's just all over. My notification bot hasn't worked since the 14th. That's news to me. I'll take a look. Maybe their service is down? I haven't updated anything to my knowledge. But I can see if I need to log in again or something weird. I'm trying to think. I reset passwords at the beginning of the year, but that would have been in like January 1st. I'm actually checking right now. Huh. Interesting. Okay, I'll try setting it up again. Try. I didn't realize it wasn't posting there. Again, I haven't touched it since literally the first time it was created. So good to know. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Mod, showcasing the mod powers. Yeah, I don't need any of those. I should be good there. Yeah, I mean, it could be like a delayed thing from maybe resetting password. I'll check it again. Because I know there was one day I had to go through like back-to-back authentications. It's possible that that service needed one. Goodbye, random lizards. So much PSO. Yeah, there's been a lot of PSO. I want to make sure, especially for the new players, that they, you know, get a decent amount of gear, they get a decent amount of XP, they're getting a chance to play with other people of similar level, but they don't have to go through some of the struggle of playing with completely new people, which is like lack of experience on the quests, or if they have questions on like setup, or they're just looking to get carried. Like that's what me and Chris are there for. We could carry hard. Murphy's gotten a character pretty high level, so Murphy could carry definitely any beginner character as well. Calvitium's pretty solid. It's just that normally like a solo hunter, solo ranger can't necessarily carry, whereas like a force or like a raw marl definitely could carry. And those make a big difference. Let's get some of these. Helping people is always fun content. Glad you've been enjoying it, Try. But yeah, I think we got a good thing going. I mean, we have people like hopping into the voice chat. I just prefer not to go into the voice chat on stream, unless it's people that I've set up connections with previously. There's always the issue of like sound balance and all that stuff. So for example, I already have settings for Chris, I have settings for Kirk. But for everybody else, it would be a lot of adjusting. That's not the most fun of things to sit through. But maybe if I voice chat with them a lot, off. Oh, you got a Heavenly Arms. Oh. I was gonna say, if Hellcleave was here, you'd probably get some good stuff from that Calvitium. He's looking for those. Although, it's still pretty solid on you. Yeah, there we go. We got the wicked rare chance. I mean, Blue ID, very hard, seems like a really good choice. So I have no regrets so far, chat, of making this character from White ID to something else. We've gotten so many rares with the Blue ID that are specific to it, especially while leveling people. I think it's already paid itself off. Like, White ID might be nice for me in Ultimate for some solo stuff, but man, I'm getting some good stuff for the chat. And chat's finding good stuff for themselves. This ID is so sick. I'm glad it did get a little bit of a bump in Ultimate. I did feel like it was a little previously, but it's definitely much stronger now. Could copyright myself, I thought about it. Oh, my bad. I was distracted by the musical shiny box. I could have Gapoed there. That was my bad. But I wanted that song so bad, chat. Okay, let's get some Gapoes out. I'll rebuff the team in a moment, but this should be basically GG to them. This is the final wave of the room anyway. Pump some people up. Excellent. Another power material. Doing pretty good with those. Oh, I meant to ask ChaosVania, have you been consuming any materials on your own? Do you know how to check those? Telepipe? Get out of here. Stupid telepipe. I think we're good. Just random telepipe. Like, get that out of here. No use for you. Well, the non-tech weapons have to have hit. Nice. 52. Love to see it. Getting a little more health for the boss. That health might actually be relevant. We'll see. Like, I'm pretty sure ChaosVania will probably be okay. I don't know if sub 600 is. We'll find out the hard way. Yeah, Calvitium almost 120. But pretty solid. Oops, that was supposed to be Razan. Misclick. I'm sure with his new equipment, if nothing else, he's like, yeah, now I can solo all the content. Oh, you know what I should do? To avoid that from happening again, I should just go Bowie. Just play around the fact that Baristas are randomly untargetable. Finally use your Vulcan? Nice. If I end up using Easter eggs on 50% hit stuff, which I was kind of thinking about doing, if you do not have a 50 hit gun or a melee weapon with Hell, I can try to get you one. I have one spare gun, and I gave one to Chris. But I don't have like an abundance of them. I have like maybe 4, one for each of my rangers, and one in my share bank. Chat's going in. Nice. I will gladly take that Tri-Fluid. Thank you, Minimap. Oh, these... Yeah, I really like it. I made the blue slightly less gray, and it does pop enough that I'm able to see it, because it's almost like the same color as the multiplayer icon. Oh, there we go. The manip happened. You love to see it. The triple bomb. It's such a satisfying feeling. Just watch them dive bomb right into the Rabarda. Like, what a beautiful feeling. Sadly, I'm not that far up from leveling. Level 80, congratulations, ChaosVania. You are now welcome to the ranks of Ultimate. I just think you're just getting more and more damage, more and more defense. So clears like this should be fairly easy. Keep everybody healthy. Honestly, there's so much ATP in the air. I don't know how much I really need to do, realistically. I'm just here for the ride, I guess. That's almost strong enough to carry me. We're getting there. Oh, nice. I got the Bowie stack for them. Yeah, that was a nice stack. That wave is also pretty satisfying. Congratulations on the level up. 53. Photon drop, okay. I mean, again, these are gonna go towards... I think what I'm gonna do, I'm still gonna help the new players to an extent. I don't have a lot of items on me, but potentially I could get photon drops out for trading. So that's what I was saying before. If people end up trading for me, especially for the new players, I am more than happy to pay back to some extent. Obviously, I don't want to pay for like a 40 photon drop item, but like a 1 or 2 like stack of 99 power materials or something like that, where I don't think ChaosVania has capped on his materials, or just like kind of one-offs. Kind of interesting. Yeah, like there has to be some kind of hard limit for sure. Because I've probably given ChaosVania the equivalency of a little more than that, because I had like hand-me-downs. I know, for example, 99 power materials, we traded, I think, a dragon skill for it. And Calvitium, I just built up my power materials, but I gave him like a LNK with hit. He's got like Asteron belt. He's got good armor. He's got a good, you know, shield. He's got multiple weapons. I gave him a charge gun, I think. So he's definitely decked out. He's gotten the full treatment. But I think I have to set some kind of realistic expectations, in particular for people I don't know outside of the stream. Like Calvitium and ChaosVania, even if they're not in the chat, quote-unquote, every day, I'm usually in their streams. So, like, I interact with them on a pretty frequent basis. So I just want people that are viewing to understand that I see them probably the most out of most people. So I'm willing to go a little further for some people. And Murphy's been a huge help, so Murphy's another person I would go through and give a little extra towards. We got some good rapport with people like Hellcleave, for example. So I'm more than happy to give Hellcleave HQ materials as a trade. So let's get rid of that and revive/buff our friends. Calvitium is shocked. Come back to me, Calvitium. So anyway, if you want to get rid of that Calvitium, I'm not sure you're aware, you can use Soul Atomizers. It gets rid of shock ailment. That way you don't have to wait it out. Somebody dropped 7 Trifluids? I don't think I could pick those up. I mean, I'm close. I guess I could drop 4. No, what I could do is drop 3. Then drop 1, and then I can take 7. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't have to drop the 3, but that's fine. We're good now. So there's 1 Tri-Fluid I can't pick up at all. Need to change the shortcut. Oh. Yeah, I just menu that, by the way. Like, when I go through the normal items, it's usually at the top of my list. Like, if you even look on my screen currently, I have Diamate, Soul Atomizer. I don't bother equipping that in the slot. For casts, I think you could get away with it because they don't have techniques, but there's certain things I have to menu if I want to be efficient. And because I'm used to playing as a force, healing and stuff like that is stuff I will never assign to a button unless I literally have nothing better to do. With the exception of Resta, because that needs to be on demand to everybody. And any delay in menuing is not worth it. Whereas, like, if I get knocked down, I'll just Diamate while waking up, because it's like frame 1, that's fine. So even as like a force, I still find use in having like the healing items. Just not a lot of them. Just enough that I can get out of healing moves. That's about it. Oh, chat is doing super well. Calvitium is not quite leveled yet, but I imagine he must be getting close. Because even I'm getting pretty close. I'm like halfway to the next level. Or by halfway I needed like 1 more of these. And then I'll have enough for 137. Poor lone Gertabulu. Oh, I gotta fix my Trifluids. That is not in the right order. Although, hold on, I need to now fix everything because I sorted mid-run. Drop, 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 reacquire. There we go. Don't want to mess up my menuing. It's important that my seals are all near each other. Or equivalency thereof. So we'll heal everybody up. We're going to give everybody a buff. I'm going to assume it's going to give us Saint Million, which would be fire first. But either... well, I guess I could Refoe it. I guess. Alright, so let's find out. So we'll walk through people that are new to the boss. Essentially, we'll walk forward, the boss will spawn. Spinners will be around you. I recommend you run out as soon as you can. I will use Fireball to try to kill the nearby ones. One of them will have one or more will have a color. If you kill the one with the color, the camera angle will look weird. You then need to focus on the boss. You might have seen the boss have those red little cores. Those little cores, that's what I was worried about. Those cores are its weak point. So I killed a whole bunch of spinners. Okay, there we go. The boss is stopped. So I'm gonna come up and debuff the boss, who is currently weak to thunder. But I think Chad has this. Okay. So now the boss will pick a chamber. It seems to always default to the rightmost chamber. If you open up your item pack into the maps, you should be able to see it, but it looks like it went to the right. So what can happen is that a team, I'm going to walk it over so people that haven't played the game before can see what I'm talking about. If at least 2 people come down here, you can save a whole bunch of time on the boss battle. So if you see right around here, I want you to hover around where I'm walking currently. The boss will pop up eventually over here once it goes to the next phase. And the other set of people can just go in and kill the boss. We need at least 1 person there in each phase, and it speeds it up. So you could choose whatever you want. I think the boss is weak to ice, so I'm going to switch back to Blue Merge. This does a lot of damage, so in particular people that might have lower stats might not want to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and support. So I can always use my Zalor. The boss can hit you for people that are waiting there, so definitely be really careful. If it does a spinner attack, it can hit you. Okay, the boss should be heading your way very soon. So So get ready, people that are on the other phase. Oh, it went to the other side, my bad. But anyway, you have a big head start. So we have to go full screen. I'm gonna get lasered here, I think. I deserve that. Okay, chat skipped a phase. Nice, nice, nice. So unfortunately, because they weren't broken evenly, the boss is gonna attack now. It looks like the boss might get one more phase in the walls. Oh, no, no. We're about to end it. Nice. So I'm gonna hit the final 4. This should be GG. Easy peasy, boss. So the people that stay behind do end up saving a lot of time, because that's like 20 to 30 seconds that the people that are fighting it just can't hit it. And if things go super well, it ends on that first phase where it comes back to them. Well, technically, I said that'd be phase 2 or whatever, but you know what I mean. It's a good job, team. Level up. Now 600 plus health. I think you're good for all phases. It's also a decent number of items to pick up. I'll check some box rares. Oh, I'm actually out of space. Oh, I picked up a bazillion materials. Wow, I picked up a bazillion materials. Power, mine, defense, luck, and photons. Nice. So definitely a very easy way to restock your money. Yeah, in less than 20 minutes. Kind of happy with that. So chat, can you believe that that quest gave as much as normal TTF in Ultimate? Oh, XP week, you're so silly. And that is nowhere near as hard. So yeah, good job, team. I'm actually gonna check what the boss rare is for Blue ID. I have no idea. I need to learn the very hard charts at some point. Let's see, we're gonna consult the almighty drop chart, which is something you should probably do as any player. So, according to this, it can drop Revival Krasis or Rianov if it's the rare boss. Wow, rare boss drops kind of suck. Just looking at it. I mean, Glide Divine is good of those things, but the other ones, it's fine. We don't need them. So I guess I'll leave it up to the chat. Do you want to do another one of these, or do Massive Attack V? Put away some items. Crap visions, I'm so sorry. They're the worst. Down for whatever, says the chat. Put away one more HP material so I could get more money. I don't need it on this difficulty. Arguably, I don't even need to bring another HP material. I could just put a Heavenly Mind on. I think that's actually the play. I think I actually just banked my Heavenly HP because I've now gotten enough stats. Or I could God Technique. Nah, I'll have Heavenly Mind. I mean, it's a very small amount of damage no matter what. Could I, maybe I'll put on Devil Technique? Yeah, we'll put on Devil Technique. Don't need God Technique. Good for a slightly faster casting. So it should be 30 across the board. Grants is 30. Even Megan is 30. Nice. This character's living the high life with the Devil Technique. Keep up the good work. We'll mix it up a little bit. I guess I'll do B next. Because again, the point is, like, I don't want people to get burned out on quests. But it's nice to revisit stuff, so we'll do B. Do Ziggy VH. We'll do King. And game is up. But yeah, it's nice to be able to show off some boss stuff. In particular, since I know, like, ChaosVania and Calvitium are kind of new to it. I've showed some of them off-stream, some quests to play, to get some variety, but there are a lot of fun quests, for sure. Oh wait, I had a God Technique on already? Wait a minute. Whoops, I'm not paying attention. 3 ATP from wearing lane with no units. Brutal. Then I don't need this. I guess, what would make me better? God ability would be okay if I gotta spare one of those. The MST defense. You know what? I'll just go for Heavenly Mind. I'll just go for the bigger cure, I think. Now my health is below 900. I took off my HP boosters. They're just gonna focus on damage. Say I'm only 92 MST from Cap. It's not too bad. Now I don't have to boost myself with other units. Just do whatever I want. Yeah, it's pretty solid. And more importantly, that just gives me more TP more than anything else. So a little bit of damage, but probably like 2 extra spellcasts to Tri-Fluid, which can add up. Nice. So we'll do B. I think last time we played R, which is okay. Nice and simple, chat. Nice and simple. So we say your Hugh cast has made a lot of progress, Murphy. ChaosVania now 81. I missed the 81. But congrats on that as well. The nice thing about it, ChaosVania, is the more health you get, then you can start taking off your heavenly HPs for damage or accuracy. Oh, you got it on the kill? Nice. Of the boss, I mean. Or seemingly. Yeah. So you could bargain with Calvitium. He did get another Heavenly Arms. Calvitium's like, oh no, I actually got items other players want. What do I do? Yeah, Heavenly Arm's pretty solid. We'll try to get more, of course. Goodbye. Goodbye, poor lizards. Speaking of which, I was gonna say, that damage did not look correct. There we go. That looks better. Another photon drop. Nice, nice. Actually, that's a good thing. What I might do, and when we take another break, I'm gonna see if anybody's trading for a Heavenly Arms ChaosVania. If you're interested in it, I'll pay for it. That'll be your last free item for a while. And or you could just give me photon drops. Then I will consider that towards it. I don't know how much they cost though. I'm assuming at least 2, because it's more wanted than Heavenly Power. Not that Heavenly Power is terrible. 2 to 4, yeah. Sounds about right. I mean, it's so useful. I can see that. Oh, somebody linked, I think it was Tiggy in the chat. Well, Tiggy not currently in the chat, but Tiggy from the chat linked a price guide that they got from Mizuki. Yeah, so ChaosVania, I could get you hooked up with that. Actually, I meant to ask ChaosVania, are you aware of, have you hooked into the Ephinea Discord? There's one for official trading and stuff like that. That's where all the deals go on. A lot of people just like eyeball the trade every now and then. I sometimes look at the tabs that people have. But I don't recall Heavenly Arms recently. I'm sure people are selling it. So if I were to put like B and then like the greater than symbol, I'd probably get somebody in it. Not aware. Okay, I'll try to add that to the command list. Speaking of which, when I take a break later, not now, later, I need to enable the command for it. I put in some dummy text for like if you do !Ephinea, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to call the other one Ephinea Discord or how I wanted to deal with that. I don't know. I guess What would make sense to the chat, because the chat would probably request it. And or Calvitium would have to use it, because other people would ask. But I do want to link that in there. But yeah, there's a public server. A lot of people, not a lot of people, but some people chat on like the voice chats there and do some other trades, but honestly, I feel like at times, like I think my Discord with my channel has been popping off with messages or other things. Like sometimes I see people posting like looking for group, or they abbreviate to LFG, but that's like every few hours, where our group is like, we're posting images and screenshots and links like every hour. Welcome back, Chris. Hope you're doing well. We were looking for suggestions for command shortcut / name for people looking to get into Ephinea. Exclamation mark Ephinea will lead to the standard one. I might have the standard one also reference the command for Discord for people that want to join it. Maybe I'll do like PSO Discord and it'll have the Ephinea one and my one simultaneously or something. Because I feel like both are appropriate. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll call it PSO Discord. And exclamation mark Ephinea will say use exclamation mark PSO Discord for more info. Exclamation mark PSO could also mention your Discord. Probably. I'll need to make a whole bunch of commands, I think, at some point. So I think when we take a break later, you'll try to set up a few. Even if they're not all fully enabled, it is important to know. Because we have some people that are saying, you know, they're making their first character, yada yada yada. So having some of that info handy would be useful. In my defense, I was not available yesterday at all to set it up. And I was gaming on the stream all of Friday. So didn't really get a chance since this was discussed. But soon, chat, soon. I meant to ask Chris, are you in the Ephinea Discord? I can't see who the active members are while playing. I know a couple of people are already that play in the stream. I know Tiggy, for example, and Mizuki are definitely there. They're checking those tabs daily. Oh, okay. Because I know, for example, you were looking for some things, and since there was a, you know, holiday event and everything else, that's usually when the prices of things will drop, generally speaking. So, like, right after an event is the best time to get some of the stuff, if chat is curious. Just because, like, with the boosted rare rates and, like, items up, etc., things like power materials will go down in price. Like, I think a while ago they were at, like, 10 or 11, and right now they're, like, 7 to 8. So it, you know, it fluctuates. It's not like a stable currency, quote unquote, but it is interesting. Sometimes you'll even catch people that are just going like, I want to get rid of the item, and they'll give it to it like way under what would be considered the average market price. The PSO dealings chat, I know them all. Where is this trifluid? Oh, there it is. It was hiding behind the post. I saw it on the map, but I was like, but where? Hello, Helpweave. You were one of the people we were talking about before. I hope you're doing well. No, the one behind the fence. It was sneaky. The mags are done? Sweet. I owe you some Photon drops for those, I believe. Let's get rid of these. So we'll do some item pickup then. I got just general HP material for you. I think there was something else I wanted to give you. Our chat picked up a Heavenly Arms earlier. I have a Dragon Scale for trading. Just trying to think. There's a couple items I'm looking for the group. So I'm definitely gonna, when I'm on break, I'm gonna take a look at the trading tab and and see what's up so I can get a formal list going. Oh. Chat's waiting by the bodies. It's fine. I'll get him. It'll be fine. Gafoe will take care of him. We'll get bopped. There we go. No drops from them, unfortunately for me. And given nobody in the chat went back, I'm assuming they did not drop like photons or anything. Rest in peace. But hopefully, as I said before, you're doing well, hopefully. We got ChaosVania up to 80, so ChaosVania is able to join, for example, Calvitium and Ultimate. I think the two of you paired together would do decently well. I just wouldn't recommend falls on your own, unless you're in like a bigger group. Oh, I leveled, nice. Good, good, just woke up, nice. 5 MST, we're getting closer. I'm almost back up to 900 health. Fairness, chat. My defense is okay, 309, I can live with that. It's not like the best, but I can deal with it. Nice. Chat expediting it by going over there. Thank you, chat. So yeah, nothing super crazy has dropped. We played mostly just XP quests. We just happened to come back to Massive Attack B by the time we got here, but we did some E, we did some Beyond the Horizon, we did TTF, we did a Respective Tomorrow. So we've been pretty busy on stream so far. Rest in peace, Calvitium. We'll bring it back, though. In fact, let me just reapply buffs to everybody while I'm here. Goodbye, Gerdabilly. Oh, never mind. Satellite Lizard blocked the grants. I got outplayed, chat. They're too good. Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking about, like, this character. Oh, another photon drop. Congratulations, Trap. See, they're building up their own currency to go trade. Photon Blast 100, nice. Oh, you did get another Heavenly Arms? Nice. Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier. Because I know you're looking for some, but I was saying in general. We'll give out some stuff. We're trying to determine, like, what would be an appropriate limit. Nice level for Calvitium. 157, pretty solid. 82, also pretty good. So we're still getting decent XP. Even I leveled recently. It's even without, like, rare up. I mean, I'm okay with just getting random photon drop chances, honestly. While still getting okay XP. Oh, I'm not far enough forward. I was a little further. There we go. Wow, chat almost killed them before I had the chance to turn and assist. Crazy. Oh, for sure. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, because I was like wondering what the price of it was, and we were set 2 to 4, I think was the consensus. But I was saying, like, it's definitely worth more than a Heavenly Power, because, like, every character could use it, and it gives access to guns. And then, like, on the Q-Cast, like we mentioned before previously, but it's like, on the Q-Cast, you don't even bother with, like, Heavenly Power. You're like, listen, all you want to do, you just take your natural ATP plus the power materials, add a Heavenly Arms, laugh at the enemies. The futility of them surviving. That's also a fair point. I mean, like, I like the Heavenly Arms early, for sure. I use Heavenly Arms even, you know, almost on every character other than the Force, just because I want to get access to some sick guns. Nice level up. Like, even Ranger, I'm like, yeah. Give me that accuracy. I want that level 1 spread needle, please. Thank you. And then the rest will be heavenly power as we're able. Being able to hit is pretty big, exactly. It's just not important for forces, I think. Unless you're in, like, ultimate, I guess. Or you're playing episode 2, aka episode Hellgun. Just reapply some buffs while we're here. Get that die fluid. Yeah, for me, I always have like 1 heavenly arms, then multiple heavenly powers on hunters. Just because I want to also be able to use things like Excalibur early. I'm like, I don't want to wait. I'm gonna get it like 4 levels early. We're fine, you know. You know, 4 or more for heavenly power, I suppose. Just absolute silliness. Is that 55 ATP trying to hit that 800 base? What a feeling when you hit it. Yeah, I'm already seeing pretty substantial clear speed differences. I guess at this point I just need to help get a boss killing weapon for ChaosVania. I'm glad you mentioned the Heaven Striker, because that, I fully agree, I think is my weapon of choice from the Remar. It fixes a lot of their problems, because they don't have like a... I mean, they can charge mech gun pretty well, but like, when you need to snipe something that has high defense, aka like Final Form of Falls, I don't really like mech guns for that. Like previous forms of Falls, sure, you know, I'll whip it out and they'll die, but... Man, oh man, just having the convenience of the full screen snipe is so good. In particular for Rocket Seal, have a big issue with it. What do you mean, with Heaven Striker? Or you mean getting through the damage of Fall's Final Form? Because Fall's Final Form, I could say from a Rocket Seal standpoint, was brutal. And then I got Heaven Striker, and I'm like, oh, I'm fine. Oh, the message didn't go through? Oh. Plus Rangers are missing damage early on. That makes sense. Yeah, I would agree. That's why I'll end up pumping like 2 Heavenly Powers plus on Rangers. Once I have the Heavenly Arms for the Spread Needle or something. That's pretty good. Speaking of pretty good, we're almost done with the map. Let's use... Well, that was just rude. Let's use some die fluids. The beautiful stun lock. I'll probably just eat my die fluids, honestly. It doesn't matter if I waste them or not. Nice level up. I'm gonna go ahead and just chuck them. Let's instead pick up a good armor. Oh, I have that many free slots still? Oh, that's fine. Sweet. So simple clear, nice and easy. ChaosVania all the way to 83. ChaosVania getting a little extra help. So yeah, we'll negotiate, I think, some items. We'll see. I'll probably take a short break just to pick up items from Help Leave. So if chat wants to start up a game on their own, it's up to chat. Although I'm not going to be super long, I would imagine. So if you're ready, Help Leave, I'm just exiting quest. And just let me know how much I owe you, that's all. Put away these materials. we go. Because honestly, even right now, I might use the Mind Match. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, how badly do I need Invul in episode 4? Be the last run for now. Well, thank you for joining us, Calvitium. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed the levels, the new weapons. Unfortunately, it didn't happen on stream, but Calvitium got to experience Excalibur for the first time. It was a weapon. I'm sure Calvitium would agree. He now knows he wants that item so bad. So sick. Yeah, I was loaning him my 30-hit Excalibur to do a mission. It's a pretty big damage difference. Yeah. I was like, when we're just playing 2 people in TTF and we needed to kill Worm Boss, I'm like, I'm just gonna give it to Calvitium. Like, just save me 3 minutes, take my Excalibur, it's fine. Just take back the end of the quest. But yeah, I might do some unlocks later. I do have an Excalibur not unlocked. And all I really want is another limiter. Yeah, I think the problem is, like, if you're playing multiplayer, it's basically never gonna tick down. It's just so unlikely to do it that I just don't bother. Whereas, like, if this character had more ATP, I could technically carry while leveling Excalibur. So if I brought in, like, my 199 Phonumen, I could probably do it with just, like, 2 Heavenly Powers, V8 of 1, and, that would probably cover the stat downs. Maybe I'll level a limiter or something at the same time. Okay. I'm gonna make a small game first. I'll call it Hellcleave Trading, or something like that. Or just Hellcleave. Sure. Couldn't fit trade. I tried. So we'll get this out of the way, and we'll continue onwards. Built up a ton of photon drops. I'm worried I'm actually going to cap the share bank. Like, really don't want to make another weapon sphere. Ooh, 181. You are getting up there in the levels for sure. I will take out some photon drops. Where are they? Ooh, at 97? Take out 7 just in case. 4 to 6. I'll give you 6 if that's the range. I mean, you're a friend of the stream. I'm gonna highball it. Take some HP material as well. I'll keep 1 and give you 26 days. Nice. So I'm looking like I'm ready to make a force in the near future. Ooh, a Nidra for the raw cast. Nice. You know what? This even has my Leula. Like, wait a minute. It's not even all that terrible, honestly. I mean, that's all I really want with it. Take these, question mark. Yeah, I'm looking for stuff for the Rangers and such. I'll have to go into the trading post later. Heavenly Body. That is a lot of Heavenly Bodies. Oh boy. Sure, I'll figure out who needs these. I'm gonna put these in the character bank for now. I have a lot of spare Heavenly Bodies. In fact, there was a new player earlier in the stream. If they wanted units, I think I'd mentioned before, they are more than welcome to take units, because I have a lot of units, but my base items I don't have a lot of anymore. Calvitium and everybody you see playing today basically has received something from me. So that reminds me, do I have anything from Murphy? I have to check my share bank. Do I have any leftovers? Oh, we were talking about this before. This is one of my 25 hits. Where's the other one? Oh, I'm sorry. It was a 30 hit 30 dark. I'm sorry, chat. I think it said 25 hit, 25 dark. I'm apparently a liar. Shame on me. But from the standpoint of Murphy, did you need a Disca? As I said before, I have like one spare handgun, but I swapped that between characters. There's the 30 hit Excalibur. Got a 40 hit charge Disca, that's fair. What hit Vulcan are you using, Murphy, by the way? Question mark? Is it 50 hit? This might be my last spare one. Most of the characters I actually use it on have it. Oh, you only have Chaos. Did you want to charge Vulcan with 50 hit? It'd probably help you level. Not have the Meseta to defeat it yet. Uh-oh. Have to help you with Meseta at some point as well. Okay, well, I'll hold on to it for now. You'll find it eventually. Yeah, we could do the Lion quest or whatever at some point. But yeah, I have a decent amount of Heavenly Bodies, for sure. Now I'm up to 4 Heavenly HP. I could give one away. Oh, no. This character had one, so I could give one away. I just need 3 at any point in my bank, and I'm good. Still got a crazy amount of mind material. Yeah, we definitely need to make another force. I think it's time, chat. I think with the new mind mag and the hundreds of mind material at this point, I just need to make one. Okay. So I think what I'll do is, I guess I will go back to lobby. I'll level you some if you'd like, maybe. I don't know if, I don't think it'll be today. I think when we go to make the character, it'll be special. I don't know if I might stream in the, I don't know. Maybe after break, I could start the character up. I mean, I don't think it'll take me that long to get to 80 if I really want to. I'll think about it. But I wasn't thinking about making the character literally right now. But I'm gonna guess if chat is interested, I can just make another force. I think for now I'll do at least one more quest before I make that big decision. So I'll make a Ziggy very hard for people to level. Uh oh, chat's willing to carry. I'll think about it. I think you might actually. I'm on the fence because you get less XP if you don't get the kill, and if I can one-shot everything anyway. At least in normal mode, I think it's faster for me to solo. I don't think that's true in very hard. Hard mode, I'm 50-50 on if it would be faster with a group. Because even in hard mode, I basically two-shot everything with the Mind Mag. I guess what I have to do is I need to verify... Oh, I'll just put it in one person. Whoops. One thing I'll have to verify is what level techniques I have. The only thing I need is Rifoe. Or Gafoe, and then I'm fine. And some level ice technique. It could be like 5 Barda, and I would probably still do it. You have level 20 Rabarda. Again, like, my techniques are all over because I play so many forces, unfortunately. It's just a fact. Like, I pick them up all the time. I just don't know who has what. In fact, I think there's a character that has all the techniques already. Like, you can see this character alone has ridiculous things on them. Yeah. I think what'll happen, chat, is I just need to just pull some techniques. Yeah, I have a whole set of 20s on this character already. Barda 15, I'll take. Anti, I'm gonna take for later. Barda 28. On. Let's take one of my level 29s. So I'm gonna slowly assemble. the super attacks. Like, I probably have them, I just don't think I have enough bank space for this. Yeah, I'm literally capped. Boop, 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 boop. What to do with that? At some point, I just need to have a character pick up all of these items, and then I don't know where my frame is, my 4 slaughter. It's gonna be quite annoying. Okay. So chat, we're gonna do another run, I think. And then I will probably actually need to go on break, unfortunately, a little earlier than expected. Looks like I'm getting a work issue. I still want Gaffoing merge, probably at some point. I'm not in a rush for it, though. So yeah, we'll do one run, and then, unfortunately, I have to go on a unexpected break. I wanted to game for, like, at least another hour or so before we went on a bigger break. So let's get the run done, and we'll see where we go from there. Thank you, chat, for assisting so much for the character. I just have to see what I have. And then I didn't even think about, like, the ID or anything, if I went purple or something like that. Think about it. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, I don't know what they're doing testing on Sunday. It's supposed to be, like, an off day, so I'm not thrilled about it, for sure. So it looks like they're looking into it at the moment, but I'll check up on the status after this. Yeah, I'll probably leave it in just like BRB. Hopefully it won't be more than like a 10-minute thing. But we'll see. In the meantime, I'll probably just get like my laptop started. That takes forever to do. I was gonna say at some point probably the Humar needs levels, but we ended up not playing him again. That is the fate of the Humar that I have. Never used. Maybe one day. Consume that. Another HP material. Sure, I'll take some of them. Let's see. What is my priority? Should it be a purple force? Nah, that's fine. I'll be blue. I don't have a yellow force. That much I know. But I don't know if there's anything I want to hunt in episode 4 with yellow. I think the answer to that is no. I'm leaning more towards purple, white, or sky if I want to do Excalibur hunts. I do have a big lack of sky. I think the only character that I have that is sky at all is my Q-cast. Congeal Cloak, nice. I was gonna say, if I end up creating a new character, which it sounds like I probably will when I return from the break, what I can do is we're going to design the character. So you can make the character however you want. And then we have to give it a name. So the chats do need to think of a name. It will be the second dumpling. But it'll be a Phonuman, because I want another Phonuman. I mean, I guess I can start with Sky. If it defaults to purple, I'll leave it purple. Or if it defaults to Sky, I'll leave it to Sky. But I'm leaning maybe towards Sky to get Excaliburs. Yep, chat has to come up with a name. So I'm sure it'll be something. Hello, Mr. Dorfon. Yeah, it looks like just about everybody is pretty high level in terms of like getting into Ultimate. Even Murphy has some characters that are in ult already. So what I'll probably need to do is I'm just going to take my entire inventory that's in my share bank into a new character and just leave them on with those items. I have to check which of my other characters has items or not, and then replace one of the characters. I could do another share bank with them, but I prefer not to because I'd probably forget where they were. I need to think about it. As I mentioned earlier, I think I have the techniques on other characters. I should have a full set of 29s between all four of my forces. Oh well. We'll find out, I suppose. Tri-fluid, nice. Level 60, also nice. Buffs wearing off, not as nice. So far, pretty easy clears. As that happens when you have two forces. It's nice to just enjoy the quest for what it is, which is Bowie's band. Do a quick little burst on them. Goodbye, all the Marissas. Thinking from a Phonuman standpoint, this character has everything from the seals. I just need like a low-ish level Githoe. If I'm getting carried, my techniques don't matter. It really just depends. I'm like half tempted to do a run through the not Respected Tomorrow, but the Beyond the Horizon. I'm half tempted to just do that at level 1. Just like, just get one quest, you know, it's fine. Star Atomizers, don't need those. No dye fluids. Heaven Striker Code, nice. I saw HSC and my brain was trying to translate that. ChaosVania all the way up to 84. Sick. Speaking of which, let's go back and do something I meant to do earlier. There we go. More stats. So we'll see, chat. I mean, if it turns into... I might have to actually end the stream versus pause the stream. I don't know how long the issue is going to take, unfortunately. I don't know what it is that they're testing that they're calling me at like 11 o'clock. But I just texted them back. But I'll be on soon. Unfortunately, computer is doing updates anyway. So it's like, even if I want to do it and look right now, it's still updating. That work laptop is so slow. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, I could leave it in BRB, but it'll just be like question mark for time resumed. I mean, if it could be 10 minutes, it could be a half hour. I don't know. But definitely people are waiting in the meantime after we're done with this quest. I would recommend that they play on their own for a bit and then not wait. Zoo. Oh no, I got body. Hello, teleporting garage detonator. Please get out of my face. Oh. He did not respect my wish. This room is simple enough. 51 more damage needed to be dealt. So if I had the fire scepter, that would kill, but then I'd lose the loot. I'm gonna make tough choices later, chat. Some of these damage thresholds I'm pretty close to, but I'm not gonna be able to clear them, even with 90 MSC. Yuki has found Heaven Striker. Nice. Like the team is outputting a ton of damage. So if everybody that's playing with the new characters feels like the characters are getting a lot better. I feel like there's been a big improvement in that regard across the board. Heaven Striker coat, sure. I think I know what to do. I can picture a character I'm not using and a character that is free in the same character bank. What did the Heaven Striker coat do again? I believe you can merge it with a mag. And that will make the Heaven Striker... yeah, it'll make the Heaven Striker unit. And I think I could give it, instead of Berserk, I could give it the Falls. Special? But I could be mistaken. Just bad trigger since it's all Restas. Oof, yeah. Yeah, I know for example that... Yeah, Divine Punishment, thank you. I was trying to think of the name. Kind of knew what I'm talking about. like casting AoE grants. I know it scales off of MST, and I know at some point I'd like Chris to experience it, just to kind of laugh at satellite lizards. That's the only purpose. Just spam it on satellite lizards and laugh as the ranger. Like, I don't want to melee anymore. It's fine. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So you just never need to ever melee. I guess I'll fix my synchro. So, John, I'm gonna put a tentative. We'll say 15 minutes. I'll give an update in 15. But we'll give a YouTube sign off as soon as I hand in this quest. Yeah, I have one character that has nothing on them. I have a purple character that does have stuff on them. I can redo my below slot. And then that character should already have a lot of techniques. Because my intent was to play them at some point. But if I'm just going to remake purple anyway, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, we'll default to purple. Oh, I have literally no room left. That's right, I did just put a ton of techniques in there. So I'll figure something out, chat. But we'll save doing the other stuff for later. White Box has found a Heaven Striker. It is Heaven Striker Central. Is it Pyrogoron? It is Pyrogoron again. So okay, pretty solid XP. So I'm gonna say good luck to the people that are doing their solo quests after this. And or TTFs. Good work. How many tickets do we have for the future? 45? That's not a bad number. We're getting up there, chat. So let's give the sign off. Okay, chat. So I think today went, pretty well so far, aside from, random word call, but I do have to address it. So I will say from the standpoint of leveling, we got ChaosVania above 80, so mission accomplished there. QCast already at 60. Last round for ChaosVania. Well, thank you for joining us, ChaosVania. We're going to be going on the extended break, potentially a bit earlier than intended. But from the standpoint of the YouTube, I guess this is where we're going to part for now. So I'd just like to thank you for watching and hope to see you again next time. So long, YouTube.